Why do I tell us back my SummerSlam review for this year? Yeah, it happened. It was a Raw and SmackDown event August 1st and 2nd at the US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is the last time they took place in that city was the 1999 edition where, yeah, you know, that event happened. And let's get into this. So, night one, let's get to both nights and get this over with. So I could do the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers review and another episode of Showdown. So there's that in the month of August. So I'm gonna continue my other like reviews like you saw on my secondary channel, like I said. With Hard Justice 2006 would be the first one. So we'll see here. And then it'll be Hardcore Justice 2011 and the WCW Wrestle War 1992 and Payback 2014. So there's the four. You obviously know what those screenshots of the post the community tab I did on the secondary channel. So there's that. But yeah, let's get into this and get this over with, like I said. And yeah, night one, the Women's World Championship on the line. Liv Morgan defeats Io Sky to retain the title. Yeah. Can't Becky let's just come back and get the title off her, please? Because this reign has been dog shit. And we're here to say she's the greatest. You only defend the fucking belt once this weekend. That is fucking pathetic. And this match was fucking bad. Because typical judgment bullshit. That's what it was. Interference and all that. 3 out of 10. Anyways, then we got a 6-man tag match. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys defeats the bloodline of the Usos and Jacob Fatu. This makes no fuck sense. Who the fuck's the heels? Who the fuck's the baby faces? I mean, this was an alright 6-man tag match, but this should have just been on Raw. Or SmackDown. Or whatever it is. Can we just get a draft soon, please? Because this makes no fucking sense, really. I mean, the funniest part about it was Soul Squad doing Jey Uso's run it back thing, but yeah, a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. There is that. Anyways, then Gunther defeats Nick Aldis by submission. I'm gonna be honest, I was not into this match one bit, and Gunther won, and Nick Aldis is back as GM of SmackDown. Yeah, it was 5 out of 10. I'll give it. I like seeing Mickey James there, but that was it. But yeah. Then we got a 6-woman tag match. I hate this fucking match. Fatal Influence defeats the Bella Twins and Paige. This doesn't scream SummerSlam to us. Or anyone. And then the Bella Twins turn on Paige after the match. Zero out of 10. No quality in this match. None. I'm being generous with that. Watch, the Bella Twins are going to win the tag titles. Just get rid of the belt, please. Next up is for the WWE Championship. Yeah, not the last match, but I'm glad it did not. It may have been the night one at SummerSlam because yeah. CM Punk defeats Cody Rhodes to retain the WWE Championship. This should have been a sleeper match, but this was kind of a disappointment. I mean, the wrestling part was good. You know, they did their best and all, but Punk was going to do the Elder through the announce table, but Cody moved out of the way, and Punk went through the table himself. The Robinson Bump. Yeah, I know that was going to happen. And then Randy Orton returns and costs Cody Rhodes the title, and Punk retains, which, honestly, it was the obvious choice because Punk was not going to lose the title a month in his... But yeah. I mean, the match, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It could have been better. But yeah. Yeah. But the reason why I thank God this was the main event, because this is the main event night one of SummerSlam. A Hell in a Cell match. Oba Femi defeats Brock Lesnar. Yes, we were expecting the ring to be destroyed. Well, the ring mat got destroyed and all that. There was a lot of crazy antics. I thought the cell was going to blow apart, but I mean, come on, it was not going to happen. I'm not going to go outside the cell and all that. There was chairs, you know, Brock did a fucking tombstone pile driver and all that, and Oba kicks out that. And that's when Oba wins, which... Right move, you know, and Brock passed the torch to Oba this time. Is this Brock's last match? We should hope. But yeah. 9 out of 10 I'll give this match. You know, it was a... This or Night 2's main event probably were the saviors of this SummerSlam, because this SummerSlam was a letdown, I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah. So that was night 1. Average. Anyways, night 2. was originally supposed to be Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor in a number one contenders match for the WWE Championship. The winner will face CM Punk sometime down the line because he won night one's match. I always said main event, but no, the main event was Brock and Open in the Hell in a Cell match. However, Nick Aldis added Gunther to the match. I was like, oh, no. But then he adds another competitor. It's the return of Kevin Owens, which we hadn't seen since sometime before last year's WrestleMania. I mean, he was supposed to face Randy Orton, but then he got injured. And he's back, and he won this match defeating Finn, Gunther, and Sammy, which I can't remember CM Punk WWE match is kind of interesting, but let's wait and see. And Sammy says, I wonder if he could have another hissy fit about this. Yeah, it was a fine fatal four-way match, but it was fine. All I say is a 6 out of 10. Again, like these. Let's move on. For the United States Championship, Baron Corbin defeats Trick Williams to win the United States Championship. If Corbin's gonna come back, he might as well win the title. I still don't know why they brought back Baron Corbin. I mean, look at what I talk about with him. He was a god-awful GM, quotation marks. He was a god-awful King of the Ring winner that lasted for fucking ever. Like, I'd rather have Viscera as the King of the Ring than Corbin. Oh, wait, Viscera had one King of the Ring in 95. Oh, yeah. And all that, but who knows? This match, again, why is this on... You know, I think the Club in 1993 said this at best. SummerSlam should not be a two-night event. But they did. I know they're going to have another match for the U.S. title. But there's that. I think the U.S. title is back to being irrelevant again. You know, I hate to say that. Ever since Giga 2 dropped the belt to Solo, the belt is back being irrelevant again. It's been defended in open challenges and whatnot. John Cena, this was not. But still. I'm just starting to lose faith about this whole thing. Any reason why Ice dropped the Raw and SmackDown reviews? But the pay-per-views are still going to happen regardless. The reason why I dropped those Raw and SmackDowns, by the way, I'm getting burned out from doing them. I was shocked. I was originally supposed to drop them last year, but I kept going until all that. I mean, the hospital thing sabotaged everything. And there's that. Oh wait, what was I say? Oh yeah, SummerSlam. This match was a SmackDown quality match. It's a 4 out of 10. We'll wait to see. And then we have this ladder match for the interim women's championship. And they give the fucking... It's an interim championship, by the way. Not the main championship. Why? And Chelsea Green won. Not Charlotte. Instead of afraid to get Charlotte a babyface moment with a main championship. Because I'm curious about that. was like, first off, I disagree with Io's got to win Queen of the Ring. It should have just been Charlotte winning this. If Rhea didn't get injured by that fucking... Did not get injured... Probably by the hands of Jake. Oh, here we go again. Here I go again. Everyone's gonna think, oh, you're being too negative, blah, blah, blah. I think she's too dangerous. She's too reckless in the ring. I think she's phoning every fucking match she's in. And, yeah. I think she's coming the female Ryback. I can't even say his fucking name in 2026. Fuck him too for him. He's another reckless wrestler. Oh my. Four. It was. Yeah. Anyways, then we get a human surrendering on a pole match. Who booked this? Vince Russo? Danhausen defeats Dominic Mysterio. Why? I mean, I'm glad Danhausen won, but... What the fuck, man? It was just every pole match ever. It's just, you grab something. It's a poor man's ladder match, really. Just 4 out of 10 I'll give it. I mean, because Danhausen won. I like the part where he cursed Dominic in the post and the pyro flew into his face and all that. That was like the funniest part about this match, because there was too much run-ins between the midgets, Joe Hendry and JD McDonough, or Lord Farquaad. Moving on. Anyways, moving on. For the Intercontinental Championship, Shaggy was pent up by submission. It was a good match, but I was like, get to Roman versus Seth already, because because this is going downhill, really. 7.5, it was fine for Dio to win the title, but it was just there. Moving on. To the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, Roman Reigns defeats Seth Rollins to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman finally retained a world title against Seth, so there was that. I mean, what do you expect with these two? These two always put out a really great match against each other. They always have great in-ring chemistry together, but... And that's all I have to say. Yeah. So, Roman retains. I knew that was going to happen, but... This was... Yeah, like I said, it was the best match on SummerSlam. This or the Night 1 main event, because they're both great. There was another ref bump. No Charles Robinson this time around. But here's my other negative about this. Oba Finn won King Ring, but he didn't decide to go for the titles or something like that, but he was going for it later down the line. Possibly a Money in the Bank in October. First off, we need to get rid of Money in the Bank. I'm sorry. That concept is dead. And yeah. Because, yeah. That concept is dead. I'm sorry. Here's the reason why last year I didn't do a Money in the Bank retrospective last year, because I probably will do it this year in October, but I don't know which one I'll do. Anyways, like I said, great match. Roman retained. They both do the Shield fist bump. No Dean Ambrose, unfortunately, because you know. Uh, Another 9 out of 10, and that was SummerSlam. I felt let down with this show. It's probably one of my least favorite SummerSlams right now. It's this 2004 or 2017. Well, I hate '04 more than this. 2017 was a giant waste because it didn't feel like a SummerSlam. I'll probably give it a 5.8 out of 10 because those two main event matches for both nights. That was it. And yeah, probably the second lowest Triple H took over period since 2022. Is this and WrestleMania 41, I think, are the worst ones he ever did. And possibly Fastlane 2023. Yeah. Yeah. Last year's SummerSlam was miles better than this. Yeah. So, that's it for now. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, notification bell, and there. Bye-bye.